Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to do a review for Theta Legion VR. Theta Legion VR is a retro FPS shooter. It's an Oculus Store exclusive, and I recently bought it. It was on sale 10% off, and it basically had all really positive reviews on Oculus Store. And then I also looked it up on YouTube, and I saw several glowing Let's Play videos on this game. There was even this one video that called it Game of the Year if it hadn't been for Stormland. So I thought this was going to be a good game, and then I started playing it, and that's when I found out it really isn't that good. And I like retro FPS shooters. I'm a big fan of Doom, Wolfenstein 3D, and this game just isn't very good. It has 9 missions, and it took me about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more, to beat the game, mostly because I was stuck on this level 5 until I figured out a way to cheese the boss fight and easily get around him. And this game just isn't very inspired. The core combat isn't very good. Let's go ahead and start, and let me show you what I'm talking about, because, talking about it, let me show you. So, normally when I do reviews, I don't do them in the Let's Play format. This isn't a Let's Play format. The reason I'm doing that is because I wanted you to see for yourself the problems with this game, and I wanted you to see the unedited, uncut view of this game. So, first of all, this game is a little slow. What I mean by that is that this is a lot of the gameplay where you're just hiding around corners, waiting for the enemy to come towards you, and then jump on them really quick, like that. So, and then you bring your guns down to reload. Now, when you first play this game, you don't have this many guns. I already beat the game, that's why I have access to all the guns. But normally you don't have access to all these games. Now, you can run, and I think the sprinting is a big part of the game to avoid damage. Unfortunately, I've taken a lot of damage, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I know how to beat the game. So, normally, I wouldn't want to take this much damage, but I know that I'm gonna still beat it because I know how to. Now that I know the trick, it's really not that difficult. Okay, there we go. So, this is a lot of the gameplay here. So, you basically go around corners, go around obstacles. Oh, I'm already running out of ammo. That's okay. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. And by the way, going up the stairs is very treacherous because you'll fall down a lot of the times. So I'm not going to go up the stairs. And this is a lot of the gameplay here. So see the reticle there? You just shoot. You just spam your shot, and there you go. So this is a lot of the game right here. See how I kill that enemy? And I'm going to do the same thing here. So yeah, you see it takes a while for the bullets to get to you, so... By the way, you can also jump. Uh-oh. So that's the boss fight. So it took me a while to figure out how to beat the boss. And then I just figured out a trick, really. Okay, well, here's the trick. So you can see this is pretty dumb. I'm gonna beat the boss just like this. And there's nothing the boss can do about it. This is very dumb. So I don't understand all the positive reviews for this game. I don't know if they just didn't play the full game. It's not very long to beat, so I don't know how they couldn't have found these errors that I found. But yeah, this is the game here. pretty stupid. And then you just basically do the same thing that we started off with. There's some enemies around the door. You gotta be careful not to aggro these over here. So, gotta be careful here. It doesn't really matter now. Like, we're close to the end now, and I'm not gonna... Basically, once you beat the level, you go back to whatever default ammo you would have had, so you don't get more ammo or anything like that. So, yeah, we beat the level. That was it, from start to finish. So you can see that didn't take very long, and I really didn't have fun. I will say, however, I did like this level. I actually like the one after this one better because it's very dark and you really do need your flashlight. Normally you don't need it at all, although it has like a little radar so you can see enemies. But yeah, this is the gameplay here, you see? For me, it's just not very fun. Let's go to the main menu because I'm going to show one final thing. So this is the end level. This is the last level from start to finish. And I want to show you how broken this game is. Why I'm saying this is not a good game. Again, even without choosing the boss fights, I don't think this game is good. First of all, the snap and smooth turning are too slow. The core combat is just not very good. The whole going around corners very slow. Having to sprint, because enemies are lasers and they have big aggro zones. So yeah, you can run, but basically you want to only run after you've engaged a fight, and you want to kind of run back, so that way you only have one or two enemies that you have to fight, and they're like lasers. So as long as you're running diagonally away from them, you'll be good. But it's just a slow, plodding gameplay. It's not very fun. To me, it's not reminiscent of Doom or Wolfenstein, because I like Doom. I like Wolfenstein. This is not fun. This is not good at all. This is like a very bad take on the retro shooter. So this is the end boss fight, and as you can see, I'm just shooting the boss from a distance. Right now, he can't do anything to me. He's just too far away. But I believe he is getting closer. He's just very slow in doing it. Okay, finally he's moving. So, yeah, move out of the way. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. And basically, there's nothing that he can do once he gets close. Okay, so right now, I can damage the boss, and the boss can't do anything to me. So I can use different weapons. I'm trying to make this go faster because this is way too slow. This is painfully slow. I didn't like the jumping either. I thought jumping was pointless. There's just some levels where you have to jump, but it's pretty pointless. And yeah, this is the boss fights. They're pretty broken if you ask me. Now, obviously, you don't have to choose the boss fights, but I found if you don't, they're just painful to do. And you have unlimited ammo with your pistol, so you don't have to worry about the ammo for the other ones. There we go. We beat the game. That was it.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
You have saved humanity from a serious
the graphics look good to me, you know, for a pixelated type world. They actually look decent. I like the dark levels where you actually have to use the flashlight, and they have like this alien looking animal that jumps out at you. That was pretty fun. So I did like some of the levels more than others, but several of the levels I didn't like, and the majority of the game I didn't like, to be honest with you. Again, you can fall down the stairs, the jumping is bad, and just the enemy AI is just dumb. So I don't know how people can be recommending this game or saying how good it is, because if you look at all the YouTube videos and if you read all the reviews on the Oculus Store, they're all very glowing about this game. They're all talking about how great it is. Well, it's not. It's a pretty crap game. I'm going to give this game a 2 stars out of 5 star system. And I know I don't do the star system, but this is the Oculus Store review. And you're on the 1 or 5 star system. So we have to give it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 stars. So for me, this is a 2 out of 5 stars game. If it was on the Steam Store, I'd give it a 4 out of 10. So, you know, it's the same score basically. But on the Oculus Store, we're stuck with the star system. For a lot of games, I give 5 out of 10s. And you can't give a 5 out of 10 with the star system. It would either be a 2 or a 3. But this game is definitely a 2. There are some fun missions, but most of them are pretty bad, and just the enemy AI is just bad all around. And there are several things I didn't like about this game. The music also is pretty loud by default. I had to actually lower it quite a bit. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.